Sometimes it feels like no one is listening, even when people are around. You can talk, you can vent, but the words don't land the way you hope. And the quiet loneliness just hums under everything. And yet, a single sentence, one small word in a book can feel like it's sitting right beside you, holding your hand, quietly keeping you company. Not judging, not advising, just being there. I remember this morning sitting on the balcony with a notebook and a pen. The city was slowly waking up. I opened a book I'd been reading for weeks, and one line struck me, which loosely translated as she was learning to be alone with herself without apology. I didn't analyze it or try to apply it. I just read it, then wrote it in my journal. Somehow, seeing those words on my page in my notebook made the room feel warmer, even though nothing around me had changed. It's strange the way a sentence can do what conversation sometimes cannot. When words from someone else feel like they understand what you're carrying, even partially, it reminds you that being alone isn't the same as being lonely. It gives space to notice your own thoughts without pressure, to scribble a few lines that are only for you, and to feel a small sense of company in the quiet chaos. Sometimes I read a line and I feel the urge to underline it, highlight it, even photograph it, almost as if I'm trying to capture the comfort it brings. And other times, I don't mark it at all. I just write a reflection in the margin or in my journal. The words are enough to settle something inside, even if only for a moment. I've noticed that some of my favorite authors have lines that seem to reach across time and space, like they were written to sit beside someone in the middle of an ordinary morning. And when I write them down, when I trace them onto my page, it feels like a quiet handshake between my experience and theirs. It's not about insight or advice, it's about presence. That word again. Have you come across ever a sentence that felt like it was written just for you? One that made the room feel less empty, even if for just a little while. Some mornings, the sentence itself becomes the companion. You don't need conversation. You don't need response. You only need to notice it, write it down, and let it sit there with you. And in that sitting together, you feel a kind of quiet reassurance, a reminder that words, even on a page, can hold you when you feel unseen.